Golden pyramid, that's long for TGP. Had to learn my worth and self-mastery, and how to stand on my feet and not live on my knees. I'm 2 paychecks away from becoming Chewbacca. Refuse glue in a can, angry cookie monster. Willy Wonka eating chocolate by Lake Minnetonka. The purple one, they call me slave to my face, but I'm so New York. It's in my balls and the way I talk. What do you expect from a sinner of New York? They'd rather have me in a cage, hamster running in place. Whatever they do, my spirit they can't break.
What's going on, everybody? It's your host, the Crypto Wonder. Hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be kind of like straight to the point. We see what's going on in the crypto space, and we see what's going on in legacy. It's always something happening in legacy systems that inadvertently drips over to the crypto space. You know, inversely, adversely, directly, indirectly, however you want to call it. These bank runs, you know, kind of like woke some people up, but a lot of us, we already were familiar with these things, so it didn't really come to us as much of a surprise, but it's never something that we welcome. You know, why would you welcome something like a bank run? Nobody would welcome that. We just kind of could see the handwriting on the wall, even if you were hiding under a rock. But you could tell, if you did a little bit of studying and research, these last 3 years of the money printing that the Federal Reserve did, you know it was going to come with a cost. At some shape, form, or fashion, something was going to happen where, and this is how we're living right now. We knew something was going to happen. Inflation was going to go through the roof. All the monies that were basically given were going to be paid back. You know what I'm saying? And then some. You know, taxes through the roof, cost of living sky high, all these interest rates, all this ugly stuff going on, but it's not a surprise. When in the last 3 years they printed 40% of all the dollars of any freaking dollar reserve currency that ever was created in the last 3 years. 40% of all that exists was created in the last 3 years with the money printing. So come on, folks. We see the market overall seem like it responded favorably to the dread of the bank run, you know? Responded favorably. I mean, listen, man, kudos to everybody who unwavered in the Hex community. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who just knows what it is and utilizes it for what it is and understands what's going on. Congratulations. Especially if you picked up some from the bottom, from the recent bottom, 1.8 cents or so. You know, some people say it even touched 1.7, but I know I saw for myself when it touched 1.8. If you picked up around there, you're looking kind of good today, right? Nice 4.5x return, right? During a bear market, during the time where the country's experiencing bank runs, you're getting a little 4x jump off. You know what I mean? 400%. What's that? 400%, right? Like 4x, yo, 4.5, 5x, yo. It's sweet situation overall, but that's neither here nor there. Like I always say, we're one day closer to the next all-time high for Hex, one day closer to Pulse Chain mainnet launch, and Pulse X to go with it. You know, there's a lot of people still in the space that are very angry. They are embittered. They are salty, pissed off for many things, especially in crypto, especially the fact that, you know, still in a bear market, Pulse Chain is not here, etc. But why live in your bowl of salt every day? What's that doing for you and your mental health, you know, and your well-being? Like, what is that doing for you? That's not making anything happen any quicker. Being salty and pissed off, it's not. you know? That's why I'm a glass half full kind of person. Like, I don't, like, what you gonna do? You can't control what's out of your hands. Who cares? Nobody cares about either way on either side. Like, there's folks that don't care for Pulse Chain coming out. There's folks that absolutely care for Pulse Chain coming out, like myself. I care, absolutely 100% care. And every day that goes by, we're closer to it. You see me say it over the years, and that's because I believe it. I don't talk what I don't believe. I don't speak just to speak. If I did that, I would have a bigger channel. If I lied to y'all, my channel would be booming. You understand that? That's why I recognize my position. For real. If I was a person who just all I did was get paid to talk, right? Speak things that I didn't believe in personally, that I was not about, start drama, gossip, entertain you in a whole bunch of sordid, salacious ways, my channel would be booming. But I don't care about all that. I'm trying to at least add a different type of reality, a different type of value from just me to you with respect to crypto. As far as information, here's the information. There's a lot of communities that are struggling too. Like the whole crypto space, we listen, man, following Bitcoin. I know a lot of us don't like to believe that we're still connected to Bitcoin or correlated with Bitcoin. We are. Bitcoin goes to 30, 40, 50K, the market's going to follow. And I'm going to be happy about that. As high as it goes, let it touch as far as it can go, because I know everything else is going to follow. It is what it is. That's how it's worked, But like I said, a lot of communities struggling, man, trying to create new things and this and that and that and this, but good luck. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to all that. I saw something else that's coming out, like something else that somebody on Twitter was like, they're gonna make efforts to I guess expose like a collective of people as, listen, because the thing about it is a lot of new faces, a lot of new, not even new, but yeah, people who, yeah, everybody has their own reasons why they do what they do. You know what I mean? Everybody has their reasons of why they do what they do. People barely understand market activity. They barely understand the functionality of these contracts that, we deal with, we talk about by way of hex. Forget about Hedron and Nicosa. They think they understand those, but they really don't. People don't understand. They don't accept things for what they are. They just ask questions of old. It's what it is. But meanwhile, the thing touched 8 cents today. The market overall is more favorable than not. Sometimes we have to just sit back and just appreciate what we have, because a lot of people who are not happy with hex have hex. And that's how life is, right? A lot of people are not happy about Pulse Chain. They actually sacrifice for Pulse Chain. But being pissed off and angry is not going to make the chain launch any sooner. And again, too, a lot of things too, and I've said this before, and I don't know why it's coming up again. If folks think they can do a better job, by all means, by all means, man, by all means. A lot of things that people talk about that's new is not new. It's just a copy of something else. You know what I mean? Like, or they try to add certain things to make it and then pull the rug on you. And it's happened. And it's messed up, and that's the reality. Look how the banks are pulling the rug on all the people that got affected. But then guess who came and saved the day, so to speak? I haven't followed the news today because it's just been like, sometimes you need a break. But I understood that the banks, not the banks, the government was basically going to help all the customers recover everything, even those who have millions above FDIC insured funds. Government is going to help them. But they're not going to help common people like you and I. They're going to help the millionaires, though, absolutely, because they have the politicians in their pockets. People like you and I, we just too low on the hierarchy of things. And even if you have bread, if you don't have any connections, you might as well Be by yourself with your bread. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have any pull. You don't have any authority. You don't have any juice. You don't have any reach. Your resources are minimal, next to zero, nil. Zilch, nothing. Folks who have money and who utilize it and wield their authority well are going to be shielded from things like what went on with this bank run and all these. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a domino effect, like a wider occurrences, oh man, hold on to your seats, man. And then I'm gonna look at the crypto market and I'm gonna see it go straight, and that's crazy too, because some kind of government entity. I don't know if y'all saw this on Twitter, but if you put memes like rockets, right, or arrows pointing up or rockets pointing up, that's you suggesting some type of you're influencing. You're saying to the people, like the market is going up, like you're actually being responsible for promoting or saying or actually pumping the bags or the market. You will be, in other words, targeted because those emojis, suggest high price activity, straight to the moon, Lambo and all that. Mainly like the rocket. You have that in your title, in your emoji, and whatever you got going on as a content creator, as a using social media outlets. It's almost like, I think that's going to be banned, I think, on Twitter or something like that. It's weird, but yeah, it's not a joke. It's serious. Folks are just being that petty because they see how powerful these markets are, man. But listen, folks. I'm not going to keep too much of your time. It's just, listen. Be well. Know that everything is going to work out if you just remain steadfast, committed to whatever you got going on, for real. We know challenges come, but if they didn't come, if you weren't ready for it. Okay? So be well.